So hi everyone, welcome to Brookvalleylife, or hello for the first time, Brook Valley Archery. And it is competition weekend. Now, I've just driven down from Nelson down to Christchurch. Took about 5.5 hours around that. Yesterday there was some crazy weather around and all the roads south were closed, and luckily the coast road going down via Kaikoura, for those who know it, got open, so I managed to get down here. Now there are some other Nelsonian archers coming down, and I know one's already down at the range doing some shooting, but I've just got in. The time is 5:10. I've just got my microphone here. 5:10. I've put my bow together, ready to go. I'll just dump it in the car tomorrow morning, or both bows I should say. Everything else I've got ready to go. I've got my tripod, got my camera. As you can see, I've got my sunscreen because it's supposed to be sunny, and the bug spray just in case, but it's supposed to be quite windy, so we'll see how it goes. But it's time for me to have something to eat, and then I'll have a quiet evening, and then up early tomorrow morning and we'll be ready to go. So wish me luck, and yeah, if I've got it, I'll put some video of the trip down in here now, and then what you'll see is my first day, the Saturday the 25th, on the range shooting, and that'll be that video, and I'll let you know how I got on that first day. And the first day is a 1440. So for all those who don't know, it's 4 different distances, 36 arrows at each distance, which add up to 144 arrows. My distances are 70 and 60 meters on a 122 centimeter face, and the last two distances are 50 meters and 30 meters on an 80 centimeter target face. So I always have issues with the 50, but I've never shot compound, so this is totally new, and I'm going to get a personal best no matter what. I've only been shooting my compound for 4 months, and we'll see how we get on. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in the morning. So, hi everyone, we've finished the first day of shooting. So I'll put in every single end. Sorry, let me put that another way. I'll put in every single distance that I shot at, and I only videoed 6 arrows at each end. So we started off at 70, then went to 60. They were both on 122 centimeter targets. Then we went to, as I said, the 50 and the 30 meters on the 80 centimeter target. Now, I got just quite tired near the end. I think the sun was pretty warm. I tried to keep hydrated, but yeah, it was hard work. But my final scores, hang on, were at 17. I scored at 70, I should say. I scored 311. At 60, I scored 328. At 50, I scored 317. And at 30, I scored 335. I did have a bad end, 2 bad ends actually. At the 30, I got a 53 and a 55. The others were 57 and a 56. So most probably because I was getting tired, but I finished the first day on a 1291. So very happy with that. My goal was to get anything over 1,000, and I did it. So 1291 is my PB, my personal best, for 1440. So I'm really, really happy. Good time had by all, I think. The other Nelson shooters did really well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I am going to need to have a shower now and relax, have something to eat, and have a really good night's sleep because I'm tired. Quite a bit tired actually. But that was good. We weren't expecting the weather to be as good as it was, and yeah, the sun came out and stayed out, no clouds, and you'll see from the pictures I put up just how good it was. So stay with me, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at the range. And tomorrow we're doing 2 720s, and we'll see how it gets on. So that should be good fun, and that's at 50 meters on an 80 centimeter target. So another 144 arrows. And straight after that, I'm driving home. Another 5.5 hours. So it's going to be a long, long day tomorrow. See you in the morning. So it's just gone 7:30 in the morning, Sunday, and we're just virtually about to pack the car up and set off to the range for the final day of shooting. Fingers crossed everything goes okay. There's a bit more wind today, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, 2 720s at 50 meters. Fingers crossed, see how I do. Catch you later. So everything's done and dusted. I'm home, and I guess the big question is, how did I do? Well, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to Christchurch Archery Club for setting up such a great shoot. It's the second time I've done it. First time I shot my recurve. This time I shot for the first time my compound bow, which I'd been, as you know, 4 months, and yeah, weather was perfect, as you've seen in the videos I've shown, and I had a blast. I really had some fun times. So here we go, my score sheets. Day 1, the 1440. On my first day, on my first 1440, I got 1291, so 1291. I was shocked. I didn't realise I was shooting that well. Day 2. Now, as you've seen, day 2, it wasn't as warm, but it was sunny. There was some wind, and I just couldn't get going in the morning. And on day 2, I started the 50 meters. So the first 6 ends, I scored a 302, which wasn't very good, and I had a miss. Yep, I just flinched and off it went. And the second half was a bit better. I got a 316. So for my first ever 720 at 50 meters with my compound bow, I got a 618. So I demolished the 550 that I was going for. As I said, I wasn't shooting that well in the morning. Then came the afternoon for the second 720. First half I got a 315, so I was getting back to the average of the 317, 315, and then in the second half of the 720 I scored a 316, so I had a 315, 316, so very, very consistent, with a total of a 631. So my personal best is a 631 with my compound bow. And yes, I threw some points away, but that's me getting better. Got to remember, I've only been shooting this bow for 4 months. Only been shooting a compound bow for 4 months, I should say. So I'm very, very pleased. And I came away with a gold medal. Yep, I'll put in now me getting the medal.
Gold medal and a rocket.
One's a bit wider.
And well done to the other Nelson archers who all got medals as well. Nate got a silver, Ian got the gold. They were shooting against each other, and Leanne, I believe, got either a silver or bronze. She shot brilliantly as well. I got a gold as well, so all 4 of us medalled. So well done, everyone, and a big thank you to Christchurch, and for me, a big thank you to Mike and Tony for helping me out and just shooting with me and keeping me on the straight and narrow for shooting a compound for a first time. So very happy with this. So hope you've enjoyed this video and the lead up to me shooting this competition. If you have, and it's struck a chord with you, please hit the like, subscribe, everything else YouTube wanted to do. There's plenty more stuff coming. You can see this thing behind me, 3D printer. I'm going to be making some things, and just to show you something I have made, I've made some alignment blocks, which I will be using on my bow to make sure everything's aligned and setting up and tuning. I'm going to be starting making my own grips. This one is for a friend of mine. He doesn't know about it yet, but we'll see how things go. This is so, if needs be, he can put putty on this one and not damage his stock grip that comes with it. So I'll put this one together, and feeling this feels very nice indeed. I was quite surprised. I'm going to have a 3D scanner coming soon, which I'm going to purchase myself, because that way I can say whether or not it's crap. Bought this one myself and I can say it's fantastic. The Elegoo Centauri carbon. Yeah, can't go wrong. If a newbie can use it, anyone can. What else? I'm going to be shooting some bow hunting stuff, like 3D targets with my other compound bow. I'll set that up, so that's perfect for that, with some different arrows. Keep on the recurve, keep shooting that. And yeah, I've also got the engraver from Algo Laser, which I'm still producing. Medals for our mini masters competition. So not much to go now until that's up. And as you can see, I've got my limbs up on the wall now. Yes, that is all of my limbs, from the N3s all the way down to the KAPs that I started with some Hoyts, Ukas and the rest of Nika. I've got my risers up on the wall, or some of them. There's one just down there if you can see it. And yeah, things are coming along and I'm getting places for everything. So stay with the channel. Put in the comments, what do you want to see me do? Now, purchasing stuff still is quite difficult because the channel doesn't make a lot of money and I get things every now and again. But if you want to see me do stuff, I will do. I want to put my two bows, the compounds, through a chronograph with a really cheap bow as well, just to show you the differences and how cheaply you can get into the sport. So I will say, keep shooting. It's the only way you're going to get better. It helped me, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye for now.